The sound of a shattered keyboard echoed through the cramped gaming room, drowning out the digital chaos unfolding on screen. Fez 21, a once celebrated League of Legends pro, slammed his hands down on the desk, his furious gaze flickering between the flickering pixels of his champions and the equally distraught faces of his teammates. Are you guys even trying? I could carry this game blindfolded, and yet here we are. 2 kills and half our towers down, he barked, his frustration palpable. The air was thick with the scent of stale pizza and energy drinks, punctuated by the faint whir of air conditioning, desperately trying to keep up with the rising tension. Across the room, Sam, known in-game as Azure Wolf, adjusted his headset, his demeanor contrasting sharply with Fez 21's explosive energy. "Chill out, man. We're not all as good as you," he replied, his tone laced with a mixture of amusement and exasperation. "Besides, it's just the first game of the night." "Just the first game? We're getting stomped. What do you think we're going to be like by the third?" Fez 21 shot back, his eyes narrowing. He leaned closer to the screen, fingers hovering over the keyboard as if he could will the game to perform better with sheer willpower. As the match continued, the scoreboard flickered ominously, displaying a growing imbalance. 2 more deaths, 3 more missed opportunities for kills. Each moment felt like a personal affront to Fez 21's pride. He could feel the heat rising in his chest, the all-too-familiar sensation of impending doom from a bad game threatening to engulf him. The other teammates shifted uneasily in their chairs, avoiding eye contact, knowing they had become the scapegoats for his frustrations. "Look, Fez," said Lily, known as Mystic Bard, her voice a soft counterpoint to his fury. "It's a team game. We need to stick together. Why don't you focus on protecting the objectives instead of throwing yourself into every fight?" "Protect the objectives?" Fez 21 echoed, incredulous. "Are you kidding me? You want me to babysit? I'm the jungle. I'm supposed to make plays and take risks. That's what separates the boys from the men." "Then maybe stop diving in when you don't have vision," grumbled Nate, who went by Blockhead in the game. He was the quiet type, often lost in his thoughts. But even he had reached his limit. "We can't win if you keep dying to 5-man ganks. It's like you're begging them to kill you." Fez 21's fingers drummed against the desk, each beat a manifestation of the fury simmering beneath his skin. "You think I'm dying for fun? I'm trying to make something happen. You guys need to step up." His eyes darted back to the screen, watching as his character respawned, a crimson specter of his former glory. "I'm not going to carry if you don't pull your weight." The virtual battlefield raged on as the minutes slipped by, Fez 21's tirade becoming a soundtrack to their doomed match. The atmosphere thickened with a mixture of sweat and tension, the kind that made every failed attempt at communication feel like a step closer to complete meltdown. Then, in a sudden turn of fate, the game shifted. The enemy team, emboldened by their lead, made a reckless push toward their base. "This is our chance," Mystic Bard exclaimed, her voice cutting through the haze of frustration. "If we can catch them off guard." "Don't you dare say if," Fez 21 snapped, cutting her off. "We will catch them off guard. Just stick to the plan. Back me up, and let's take them down." His heart raced. They were on the brink of a comeback. He could feel it in his bones. As he charged into the fray, adrenaline coursing through him like a shot of caffeine, his teammates followed hesitantly. The enemy team, overconfident and scattered, fell for the bait. "Now!" Fez 21 shouted, leading the charge. He dove into the heart of the enemy formation, unleashing a flurry of abilities. The battlefield exploded with colors and sounds, each explosion a testament to his chaotic brilliance. His character danced around the enemies, dodging attacks, and with each opponent that fell, the tide of battle began to turn. "Look out!" Azure Wolf yelled as an enemy champion hurtled toward Fez 21. But it was too late. With a swift strike, he executed his foe, leaving their team's morale in tatters. The momentum shifted, and with it, Fez 21's attitude began to morph. The anger melted away into exhilaration. "Yes! Just like that! Keep pushing!" The team rallied behind him, emboldened by his energy. Mystic Bard healed him just in time as he dove again into the fray, and Blockhead finally found his rhythm, delivering crucial crowd control that crippled their enemies. "See? This is what I'm talking about," Fez 21 yelled, a wild grin plastered across his face. This is how we win. The match spiraled into a breathtaking climax, each player feeding off the other's momentum. The scoreboard began to reflect the incredible shift, and hope flickered back into their hearts. With a final push, they barreled through the enemy's defenses, taking down their nexus in a glorious display of teamwork. As the victory screen lit up, Fez 21 leaned back in his chair, panting, a mix of disbelief and triumph washing over him. The tension that had filled the room just moments ago evaporated, replaced by elation. "I can't believe we pulled that off." Lily laughed, relief evident in her voice. "Guess we just needed some motivation, huh?" Nate, usually so quiet, grinned ear to ear. "And a bit of teamwork," he added, glancing at Fez 21. Fez 21's expression softened, the adrenaline still pumping through him, but tinged with newfound humility. Yeah, I guess I was a bit much." He ran a hand through his hair, embarrassment creeping onto his cheeks. "I'm sorry for blowing up like that. I hate losing." "I get it," Mystic Bard said, "but we're all in this together. Next time, let's try to channel that energy into something positive, yeah?" Together, they shared a ripple of laughter, the earlier tension all but forgotten. Fez 21 smiled, feeling the weight lift from his shoulders. "Okay then, let's try to keep that teamwork going. If we can do that, we might just turn this whole season around." And as the night wore on, the camaraderie in the small room grew stronger, the echoes of their initial frustrations buried beneath the thrilling victory they had forged together. In the world of League of Legends, they had found not just a game, but a bond that would carry them through the highs and lows of their digital battles.